guys, it's Pinkstar and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a bit of a book haul. So these are all the books that I have purchased or received art copies for during the months of January and February. One of my physical books isn't here yet, but should be here sometime this week or next week. But I will go through all my physical books and all the books that I've got on my Kindle and all my art books, and yeah, there's more than I thought, which I may have a bit of an issue with buying books at the moment. So yes, but most of them were really cheap. I generally only purchase books when they're on special, or if it's like, you know, with money for my birthday or Christmas or something like that. I don't generally buy books at full price if I can help it, unless it's something that's like amazing, one of my favorites that I really want. So there's one book that I purchased that is a bit more on the pricier side, but otherwise everything else is pretty cheap, and I'll go into it. Alright, so first off, this is my stack of physical books that I've purchased. There's actually 6 books that are series. So the first series I have is A Curse So Dark and Lonely. So I've got the whole series of that by Bridget Kimura. I have been dying to read these, and I just love the book. I love the physical book. It's all shiny. It's got like a it's kind of matte with like this raised writing. I don't know, it's just really pretty, and it's holographic writing, and then the spine is all holographic, and yeah, they're just really nice. So as soon as I saw these, I was like, these are ones that I definitely want to have as physical books rather than just on my Kindle, because they're just so pretty. So yeah, couldn't help it, I had to get them. I mean, they're just stunning. So yeah, so that's that one. And the second box set that I actually purchased was The Cruel Prince. So that's by Holly Black. I've got all 3 of those. And is this a pet peeve of anybody else's? I can't stand that they put these, they're like stickers, but it's not a sticker, it's like printed onto the book. Like, I don't need that. I was hoping because it was coming in like a box set I wouldn't have to get any of those on it, but it's on the first 2 books, so I've got it there and there. They're just little like quotation-y things, like by another author saying how good the book is, but I don't care. I just want my books to be pretty. Like, give me stickers that I can pull off at least. Yeah. Come on, printing companies, stop doing that. This one doesn't. This one's nice, but it does still have the quote up the top. I don't mind it like that. I don't like these black circle things that look like stickers. Bothers me. But otherwise, these are really pretty as well. I love that the writing is all raised up and it's got the gold. Yeah, just really pretty, and I'm looking forward to reading those. Okay, so I got those 2 box sets really cheap. They were like $35 and $27, I think. So they were actually really good deals. I couldn't resist. So that's why I purchased those. And then I did buy The Gilded Walls from the warehouse because it was on special for $12. So I couldn't really resist that. And I also got the second book, the Silvered Serpent. Silvered? Is it silvered? Slithered. Silvered. The Silvered Serpents, which is the second book, which was also $12. So, yeah, can't go wrong. And yeah, they're just so pretty. Look at all the gold filigree on that. So stunning. This one's not as pretty. I don't know why. I thought it would have more like silvery bits, but I mean, this bit's raised up, but it's not as nice as the original. I'm waiting for the 3rd book. Obviously, it's the paperback edition. Apparently, it's not out yet. I think it comes out next month, so waiting on that. But yeah, I was really happy to have picked both of those up really cheap. And I also got from the warehouse Murray and the Knight Brothers. I've heard so many good things about this book. It is like a middle grade book, so I don't usually read a lot of middle grade. I read a little bit, but generally I stick to young adult and adult fantasy novels. It was like my main thing, and some romance. But yeah, I bought this one because I've heard so many good things about it. Like, so many people on BookTube and Bookstagram have been raving about this book. So yeah, it was $10, so I couldn't let it go. I just had to grab it. And also it's got this really cool, like, I don't know if you can see very well, but it's like holographic writing. It's all raised up, and it's just, yeah, it's really pretty. So yes, got that one as well. The other book that I haven't actually got at the moment that I am getting, should be on its way, is the one that I paid the most for, and that was my copy of Crescent City, House of Sky and Breath. So I got the hard copy edition. I pre-ordered it months and months ago because I ordered the like book with the Sarah J Maas tour that she was doing. She's doing like a virtual tour thing, so I got to watch her on the live stream, and yeah, I've just got to wait for my book to arrive. It's being shipped from Booktopia, so hopefully it gets here soon because I'm dying to read it. But I also have it on my Kindle, so I could read it on my Kindle if I wanted to. I just really want to wait until I have the physical copy so that I can tab it. So yeah, that's where we're at with that one. But I have purchased that as well, and that one was a bit more expensive, so it was $50, and that was for the book plus the live stream access. So yeah, right, so that is it for the physical books. But as I said, I did get quite a few Kindle books. So apart from House of Sky and Breath that I just mentioned, I got on my Kindle, I also got Lord of Embers, which is the second book in City of Thorns, the Demon Trials trilogy. Yeah, as soon as I finished City of Thorns, I had to purchase it. So, you know, go watch my January wrap up if you want a bit of a review about Lord of Embers. But yes, it was a really good book, so I've already read that one. I think it's probably the only one on this list that I've read so far, apart from a couple of my ARC books. But yeah. Right, next we have the 5th season. This was on special on Amazon for I think $3. So yeah, I had to buy it. Might have even been cheaper than $3. It was like something stupid. So as soon as I saw it at that price, it was like a 90% off or something. So I had to purchase it, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading this one. Yeah, it's been on my TBR like want list for quite a while. So yes. I also got The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. This one I have heard mixed reviews about. Some people absolutely love it, and some people are kind of like, nah. So we'll see. It sounds really interesting. And yeah, this was like $1 something on special, so that's why I purchased that one. Alright, next up we have Crave by Tracy Wolf, and this is another one that has been on my TBR wishlist for quite a while, and it was also one that was on special on Amazon for I think $1.70 or $1.90 or something. Yeah, these are ridiculous prices. Like, definitely if you are looking for books, add them to your wish list on Amazon, and then just keep checking your wish list constantly, because they keep changing the prices. Like, they drop them every now and again. They'll just have like this big sale, and they're like 90% off heaps of books on your Kindle. It's great. So yeah, so I've got Crave. Obviously, if I really like all these like books that are the first books in a series, I will then purchase the next book for like the price that it is currently at normally. I generally don't hold off on like sequels for purchasing, but for the first book I like to get them when they're cheap, just in case I don't enjoy it, and then, you know, I haven't wasted a lot of money. Okay, the next one was Trouble with Witches, and this is also another one that I got really cheap. I actually think this was a 99-cent book when I purchased it, so it was probably like $1.20 New Zealand or something. It's ridiculous, like, see what I mean? I can get all these really good books really cheap, so I'm quite excited to read this one as well. It's not one I'm as hyped about as some of the other ones, but I have heard some good things, so yeah, we'll see, I guess. Then we have The Elements of the Crown. This is another one that just had a really cool cover that I really liked, and it was really cheap. I think this was another like 99-cent dollar something purchase. I really wish I should write down how much I pay for these like books on Amazon, because they're actually ridiculously cheap, and this just looks stunning. Like, yeah, I really want to read this one. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. It just looks amazing, so we'll give it a go. And another one that I actually got, I think this one was free, or it was also really cheap, and that was A Court of Honey and Ash. This one I think is still like $1.70 or $1.90 or something on Amazon. I keep getting email notifications about it. So, I mean, if you want to read it, pick it up now while it's cheap. I think it's great that they put first books cheaper so that you can try them out. And then, you know, if you like them, you're going to purchase the rest. Yeah, I'm excited to have that one on my Kindle. I'm building up quite a big list on my Kindle of books to read. Alright, so I think that's the end of all the ones that I've purchased myself. I did get some books from NetGalley and a couple from Booksirens, so I will just go over those quickly. A couple of them I have already read. So first off, we have Shadow of the Gods. This I got on NetGalley to do a review on. I haven't read it yet. It is out already. It's been out for quite a while, I think. The second book is coming out, but I think they just wanted some more reviews on Goodreads and NetGalley and stuff, so that's why the publisher posted it on NetGalley and I got a copy. So I'm looking forward to eventually reading that. Yeah, it just looks like a really cool epic fantasy. So yeah. Next up we have Wild and Wicked Things. This is one of my anticipated release books, which I think comes out the end of March. So I am going to probably read this one early March, hopefully. I'm looking forward to that. Right, the next one is Final Strife, and this one's getting a bit of hype at the moment on Bookstagram because they've just released the cover, which is stunning. This is the UK cover, I think, and yeah, I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. It comes out in June, I think the end of June, 23rd, I think, something like that. And yeah, it's going to be so good. So I'm really looking forward to reading this one. It is lower on my reading list at the moment because I've got too many other art books that I need to get through first, but I will definitely get around to reading this one. Yeah, it's like about something where like a kingdom is ruled by blood, and so there's like people with magic have like one colour blood, and then people who don't have like a different colour blood and stuff. I don't know, it just sounds really interesting. Next up is Hotel Magnifique, and this one comes out in May, I think, and I'm super excited to read this. This is one of my most anticipated books of the year. I was so excited when I got given an art copy for this because, yeah, I didn't think I would. Yeah, cover is stunning. It sounds amazing, very whimsical, like about this hotel that kind of like moves around different worlds and dimensions and things. Kind of very night circusy, so yeah, we'll see. Alright, so that's all my NetGalley ones, and then I had two from Booksirens, The Last Minute, which I read in February, and this was like about a girl whose sister dies and then she starts seeing ghosts in her bedroom. at a certain time in the night, and she meets this guy at school whose brother died a couple years earlier, so they have something in common. And yeah, it's just a really good story. I really like the characters, the way they interact, and yeah, it was pretty good. I think I gave it 3.5 stars. There was a few things that probably would have brought it up a little bit more, but no, it was really good. I really enjoyed the book. It kind of had if you've read I Was Here, I think by Gail Forman, that one was really good. So yeah, it's kind of like that sort of thing. Yeah, I don't really want to give too much away. But anyway, and the last one from Booksirens I just recently got, and that was Shadow in the Reaping. I just really like the cover, it looked cool. And I think it's about like vampires, which sounds awesome to me. I do love a good vampire book, and I haven't read one in a long time, so yeah, now I've got a couple. I've got Crave and I've got this, so yeah, we'll be reading this one shortly because Booksirens, you have like 30 days to read them, so I will be reading that pretty quickly. But yeah, so that is it. That's all my books that I've purchased for the last 2 months. Yes. Next book haul will probably be like my birthday, I'd say, so sometime in March, because I'm going to try not to buy any more books until then, because this is getting ridiculous. Unless I see something super cheap on Amazon, and then I just have to purchase it because I can't help myself. But yeah, so that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more from me in the future. Also, make sure to comment down below if you have any book recommendations, not that I need any more, or if there's anything that you want to see from me in the future, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!